We have found W.A.G, Welfare for Animals in Goa. Let's see what this place is all about.
You will know soon. You will know very soon. Please come.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Hello, cow friends.
So all the cows you see here, they're all rescued cows. Yeah.
Where do you rescue them from?
From the road, from the street, from accident.
So they're strays?
Yeah, they're strays. And yeah. So there's no one to take care of them. We bring them. So now we have too many. So there's a bigger cow shelter. They don't do rescue. So we are doing the rescue. We give treatment. Then when they're healed, we send them back to a bigger
like
shelter.
A sanctuary?
Yeah, sanctuary where they're feeding them.
Terrific.
But you know, there's some, like the handicapped one, we keep them here.
I see.
Yeah, because
so these are the
so
newer rescues and complex medical issues happen here.
Exactly.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Exactly, yes. When they're fully healed. Now there are some from long time, many years back, the first ones. So we are not sending them away. They're
Sure,
still here.
that's their forever home now.
Yes.
How many cows do you have right now?
Right now we have around 80.
80.
80 cows, yeah.
Wowzers.
We are trying prosthetic. We're first NGO in Goa to try prosthetic leg. There's one company, so it's still under trial. It's still not working.
For this cow here?
Oh, not for this one, not only for this one, for many, you see, we have many like this one.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi guys. Hi dogs.
This is our
pretty dog. Hello. Yeah. Husky. Typical friendly husky.
Most recent one. Okay, but this one is quite. 2 months back, he came here. He had a big wound at the back, a huge wound at the back. Yeah. So we thought, come here. Yeah, this was huge. We didn't know if he would survive or not.
Oh, but he did.
He was just lying, very weak, not been eating for many days. Then people inform us, lots of mosquitoes around. So all of them, when they come here, they don't look like this. They are in a bad situation always. But then we make them healthy. This is Maoli. So I'm from Mauritius.
You're from Mauritius?
Yeah, I speak.
Oh, nice. French is
French.
Yeah.
That's why my accent is a bit different. Maoli, like Bob Marley.
Oh, Marley.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my
Got
accent.
it.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's okay.
She's from the beach. She had a little problem with her leg, but now she's much better. She's fine now.
That's awesome. Oh, hello. A lot of times the cows on the street don't want pets, they want bananas or leaves or whatever.
So actually they want banana.
I read bananas are okay for cows sometimes, or is it bad? No, it's not bad for them?
No, sometimes.
Because we've been feeding the odd banana to ones on the streets.
On the streets they're eating plastic.
I know, and cardboard.
So banana is very good.
Okay.
They're going around the bridge.
Oh, hi Marley.
Yeah, that's Marley.
Hi, Marley. Hi.
We have rescued rabbits also. But you know, before we continue the tour, step up. Oh, sorry. What happened? Okay. So sorry. I didn't see the baby. So that's Bella's baby.
You were headed toward the baby.
She's protecting the baby. Sorry. Bella
okay.
She doesn't know you. Even me, she would have done that.
No, that's what happens.
I didn't see the baby. Come on. She's not a baby now. Okay. So please come. And come on the balcony. Okay? Bring them on the balcony. I'll see you in some time.
Okay. Natalia taking the long way around. Oh wow.
I love it. You love it too? I love it too.
So, are these people have them as pets and they send them away?
One shop, illegal, no license, and very smaller cage and 5-10 inside.
Rabbits.
Yeah.
And then they just reproduce.
So not enough, no, in the cage. Every time food.
Breeding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They all get along, hey?
Are they all separated by gender, or is there, or are they still?
They one is separate, and the inside, no, all fighting.
Yeah.
One separate.
So friendly, less friendly over there, yeah. So I'm here with the founder of Welfare for Animals in Goa, or WAG as it's called, and we have come to the cow shelter. And this is the legend. I've heard about you all over Goa, and so I'm so glad on our last day here we were able to meet you. This is Atul.
Yes, yes.
And basically, why don't you tell us, if you don't mind, the origin story of WAG, why you started it, when you started it.
Yeah,
stuff
sure,
like that.
yeah. So hi everyone, and likewise, it's an honor to meet you all. So my name is Atul Sarin. I'm the founder of Welfare for Animals in Goa, also known as WAG, which is one of the big NGOs or charities, as they are known in your country as well, that helps rescue animals. And we are one of the very few vegan cow shelters, which means we do not milk our cows, and if we do milk them, then the milk goes back to our orphan cows. We never sell milk or make any milk products. I was born in East Africa in Kenya, and as most of you know, that's a lot of wildlife there, a lot of animals there, so that's where my love for the animals started. Then I moved to the UK, where I lived for 25 years, and we had a spoiled Labrador like everybody has, and we loved her, but unknowingly I've always been a vegetarian, but living in the UK there was a lot of cheese and eggs in my diet, and it is actually concealed what happens to all these animals, so I wasn't really aware. Coming to Goa for a holiday about 20 years ago, I was really touched by the stray animals and how they have to struggle. The cows, the dogs, the cats, and how they cross the roads and how they find food. But what was apparent is that they really, really needed help. So I moved to Goa and set up WAG, and now we have 12 full-time staff, 2 doctors. As you can hear, vehicles are going out for rescues. So we've set up a big NGO, and we also rescue all types of animals, which many NGOs don't do. Many will either do cows or dogs or other species, but we rescue as many as we can. So we also here have the first rabbit sanctuary in Goa, and also lots of birds that have been confiscated from pet shops. And we often hold vegan workshops where we enable people to interact with these animals. Again, unusually we open our doors to visitors so they can interact with animals, and also with school children. We organize school trips to come and visit us, and many children haven't actually held a goat or held a chicken or cuddled a calf, so that's very nice for them to actually see them as sentient beings. We never actually in your face promote vegetarianism or veganism, but we hope that people will make the connection.
So what is the general scope of this work like? What does it take? Are you funded by donations? Are you funded by grants?
So that's a very, very good question. And all over the world, many charities, whether be it for animals or for elderly people or for whatever, they do fail because of funding. Unfortunately, nothing happens without money, so funding is very, very important. In India, there are a lot of government schemes available, but again, due to lack of enthusiasm, corruption, these are often not availed, and charities find it very difficult. Fundraising privately is also very, very important, and often if I'm asked to advise people who want to set up an NGO, I always say that it's very, very important to have maybe somebody full-time on your staff list working for promoting donations, be it social media, trying to get government grants. It's a full-time job, and as you know now with the Instagram, Twitter and all that, you can effectively raise good funds. And unfortunately, without funds, nothing happens. We are spend about 4 lakhs a month, which includes all the staff, the vehicles, the food for the animals, medicines for injured animals. So that is very, very important. So I would urge anybody wanting to open a charity, and please do consider that funding is very, very important.
So you're saying, if I read between the lines there, you've got private donations that are found by drumming up awareness online.
Yes.
You have some government involvement in probably a more minor scale when you can get it.
Yes.
And
correct.
then how much do you rely on sort of international donors versus local donors? Is it like almost entirely one way or the other?
Well, at the moment it's entirely local donors, because the Indian government has got very strict in the last 10 years, because there was a lot of foreign funds that were being misused. There is a facility called the FCRA, which is the Foreign Allowance for NGOs in India, to allow foreigners, people with non-Indian bank accounts, to donate. We are in the process of applying for this, and once we get it, that will be a game changer, because it will actually double the donations that any NGO would get, because there is a lot of good people abroad that want to donate. So once the foreign donations come in, that's a very, very good thing to happen.
What difference have you felt in yourself since opening this up? What difference do you see in others? How does this affect the local community? How does it affect your life?
I think it doesn't affect everybody, but most people that we interact with, be it our staff, be it myself, I've had health problems, but when you actually rescue an animal or you interact with an animal, just the gratitude you get, from them, the unconditional love you get from them, is just so satisfying. And we have to remember that most of the animals we are helping have come to difficulty due to human beings' interference, be it farming, be it tourism. So it is very satisfying. I have friends who have a lot of money, and they say, well, how come you are happier than we are? You have health problems, you have money problems, and you see so much suffering every day. But I think if you get into the concept of seva, it's a special word, a Sanskrit word, which means to give. Actually, yoga is also, part of yoga is seva, which means helping people or animals. In India itself, there's a huge culture of loving and respecting animals. It might not always be apparent, but it's there. The concept of ahimsa. Indian constitution is one of the few in the world that actually mentions animal care. So I would encourage people in India really to follow this, to be proud of this heritage, and you will get a lot of satisfaction from it. And I always also say that if you read about scholars, geniuses in the past who've been way ahead of their times, artists, musicians, writers, philosophers, Leonardo da Vinci, Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King. In modern days as well, you have very, very talented, intelligent people. So it can't be a coincidence that they are all speaking for animal rights, And not only that, most of them say that, until we learn to respect animals, we will never be able to respect each other. And you've only got to see in the last month all the horrible wars that's been happening, thousands of people dying. On a daily basis, 1,000 people a day die yearly, a day, just from conflict, human to human conflict. So I think once we start respecting animals and see them as sentient beings, then all this heartache and disputes between ourselves will also stop, and it'll be a much better place for us to live in.
Oh, those are beautiful words. Thank you so much. Where is WAG headed? Where is it going next?
Well, what we'd like to do is promote veganism, again by allowing people to visit, and the way my journey to veganism happened, you know, it can happen for a lot of people. And I would also like to get involved in advisory service for people wishing to set up NGOs, because when I started, you know, 15 years ago, there wasn't much help. I learned the hard way. So I would be very, very happy to advise people, help people, especially cow rescue centers, how they can be vegan. You know, there's again, in our culture, there's something called panchgavya, which is the use of cow products other than dairy to sustain income without exploiting the animal. So for example, there's biogas you can use from cow dung. From the cow dung itself, you can make lots of products, even bricks to make houses, incense sticks. Cow urine is an amazing cleaner, has lots of disinfectant properties once it's cured the right way. So this would encourage cow shelters to be sustainable and to be vegan as well. And I would also like to you know, promote ABC, active birth control, for dogs and cats, which people are aware of, but also within cow shelters. It is very important that we practice this, because for the same reasons you would sterilize a cat or a dog. So if you would like to visit us, if you're in Goa, meet all the animals, all details can be found on our website, www.waggoa.com. There is also ways on that of how to donate. If you would like to, be very welcome. And just to say that at this day and age, there's just so many amazing alternatives, you know, to cheese, to eggs. So there's actually no reason for anyone to want to crave to eat meat. You know, for example, last week I made an amazing pizza. I like to dabble in cooking as well, using the normal pizza ingredients, but finish off with the cashew cream cheese, which even melts like dairy cheese. So there really is now no excuse for people not to become vegan. You know, a lot of top sports people, whether it's Novak Djokovic, Serena Williams, Virat Kohli, the captain of India cricket, the list just goes on and on. All these amazing fit people are on a plant-based diet.
We were speaking with Atul Sarin, the founder of WAG, Welfare for Animals in Goa, doing amazing work, a vegan person, helping others to become vegan in his own very unique and important way. And you can do it too, just like he was saying. There's no excuse for animal abuse. And come help out however you can. Thanks very much again, Atul.
Welcome.
Amazing to meet you.
So this beautiful cow here, Baba, she's a victim, you know, of the dairy industry. She was found on the street next to her injured cow. Basically, you know, she was milked by a dairy farmer and then let alone to wander the streets to fend for herself, which is very, very dangerous nowadays. On the streets is so busy. So just so that we can have some milk, you know, to drink, or cheese, which is not for us, this very gentle cow had to suffer. This is also a very old dairy cow that is considered uneconomical because she can't produce milk. So she was also dumped on the street. And as you can see, she's a beautiful, gentle being, and no animal deserves this abuse. This bull here, if you see him from the other side, he's actually got 5 legs. He's also a beautiful, gentle bull. And what's happened now in India and all over the world, of course, male calves are sent to slaughter very early, and a big bull like this would have been used in farms for tractor, for plowing, but now because of tractors, there's no call for him. So he was also abandoned on the street, and some illegal slaughter people tried to capture him. And when he came in, I can send you the photo. This was all cut, and it's very, very sad, you know, to do that to such a gentle animal.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So when you have your milk, when you have your cheese, you know, do think of these three animals which would have died a very, very unhappy life.
In the beginning, right on the plane on the way in, a woman told me, oh, it's good that you're vegan in Canada because they're mean to the cows there. And that's true, we're horrible to cows in Canada. But she said, in India, you know, we believe in ahimsa and we're not like that. You know, the cows get their mother's milk first. But later on, I've heard about these other practices here. India is actually the second or third in the world for beef export.
That's a very, very good point. And I think the way to address this issue is that yes, there was a point in the past, if you want to argue, where you know, the cows were looked after properly, and in very, very few parts of India that is still happening. I've seen it with my eyes how beautifully they look after even the male calf, but reality is that's about 5% of what's happening now. India has also gone down the commercial way, as you are saying. You know, male calves are no longer needed, so they are actually sometimes even just left in the forest, which is not a good way, you know, to be killed by a leopard or something. So that's also not going to help. So the answer to the question is we have to go vegan, whether you're in India or wherever, because it's just not happening now. So this is Tuntun. A lot of our staff are not actually, you know, trained or have any experience in animal rescuing or animal love. So Tuntun actually arrived in Goa during the COVID and got stuck here, and he was looking for work. And once I've realized, you know, he loves animals, he started working here, and he's never looked back, and now he's in charge of all the ducks and the rabbits. Oh, and so Tuntun, tumko asking him why he loves the animals now. तुमको कैसा ऐसा प्यार हो गया जानवर?
बचपन से था, घर पे भी है, और मैं यहाँ आया तो बहुत सारे जानवर था, तो मुझे और अच्छा लगा। सब अलग अलग डिफरेंट का जानवर सब था, रैबिट जैसे कि पोपट सब हो गया, ये सब, और मुझे बहुत पसंद है।
So he says he always loved animals, but coming here, you know, he realized the plight of the abuse animals go through, and so he's just really got to love them and realize how gentle they are.
Tuntun, thank you so much for your love of animals, and thank you for all you do for animals. That's really amazing. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for what you do. Cute bunny. Hold on one second. So we're meeting Clara from Germany. Clara is here for a year at W.A.G. You finished schooling in
Germany, yes.
Yeah, what were you taking?
High school, college, bit of
okay.
that.
Nice, okay.
Yeah.
So this is like your gap year, or your
I didn't know what to do.
Year.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Okay, well, this is a great thing to do. Let's check it out. So you're showing us Billy.
Billy the goat and Jersey.
Okay.
Jersey cow. Jersey and Billy are both from slaughterhouses. And Billy is a bit under anesthesia right now because we needed to sterilize him. So I don't know if he's like really there for us.
That's okay. Yeah, we can just hear about him or check him out.
That's Jersey.
Hi, Jersey.
Billy's new best friend.
What a beautiful cow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so beautiful, but she has a big injury on her leg.
Oh no.
So she's not that active, but she loves like being pet, or
Aw.
I can just sit here and she's happy.
Beautiful eyes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she loves it so much.
And here's Billy.
Yeah, that's Billy. He needs to be in a cage right now. Yeah, we rescued him from like a slaughterhouse. We tried to rescue his brother too, but he was like, they stuck a knife into him and set him on fire. So,
why were they doing that?
They just wanted to like have fun, or I don't know. I don't understand these people who do this. I could never, and yeah, and the neighbors like heard the noises and thought a kid was dying, and they got there and they saw this, and then they called us, and we could only rescue Billy because the other one was dead at that time. I mean, if you set someone on fire, it's dead, and Billy was traumatized the first 3 days. And now he's okay, and he adopted Jersey as a new sibling, or like as
it's amazing when they choose each other's family.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
And we can't take Billy to the other goats because it's too much for him, and we can't take Jersey to the other cows because it's too much for her.
Right.
So we have them here. They're like best friends.
And he's just he's been castrated or sterilized, so
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just in here while he heals. This is
Yeah,
not his normal home.
No, that's not normal.
Sweet.
No, we sterilized him today morning.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's.
But I hear his personality is quite legendary. He's quite a sweet goat.
Sometimes he's sweet, but if we do the dressing on Jersey, we need to like take her and put her on the ground or something, or she's just standing there and we're holding her, and he's always like nipping on her clothes and saying like, okay, don't do this, don't
he's
hurt.
He's protective of her?
Of course.
Oh, Billy.
Yeah, and then we need to push
What
him
a
away
guy.
so we can do the dressing on Jersey.
Don't hurt my friend.
Yeah, and he's always like eating Jersey's food, so we need to prepare 2 bowls, one for Billy, one for Jersey, but they just stick their head in everything. But yeah, Billy is a very amazing goat, and I'm really happy that he's recovering so much from this big trauma.
How long have you been here already out of the 1 year you're
4
staying?
weeks.
Okay, so it's brand new still.
Yeah.
1/12 the way there.
Yeah, but I.
What
really
made you
like
choose
it.
WAG?
Atul is an amazing man, and I wanted to do something for a person who's already like known for being good to animals. I'm so happy I'm here and not in any other like place. It's so like familiar. Everyone is like talking with you, and you can care for the animals. I have so much responsibility. I can do the dressing on a bunny myself.
Nice.
So they just taught me how to do it, and now I can do it.
Nice.
And it's
So
not
practical skills you're going to use in
Yeah.
the future. You can go back to Germany and help bunnies there.
and it's not like, oh, she's a volunteer and she can't do this. We're just letting her brush the cats or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I have so
Which
much.
wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, but I have so much responsibility here, and I think it's so beautiful.
Oh, well, thanks very much for meeting with us,
No
and
problem.
thanks for all you do for animals. That's Clara, everybody. She is a recent graduate from school in Germany, hanging out here at WAG for a whole darn year. 1 month out of 12 down, and she's loving it. We'll maybe check back in another 11 months and see how it's going. Thanks again for your time.
No problem.
Oh, this is Whitey.
Whitey,
Whitey, hello.
Whitey, he's so beautiful.
Hi, Whitey. What you up to? Whitey, 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 Whitey. Oh, Whitey, you look
there's
great.
another one
An
coming.
African gray.
Yes, very beautiful and very talkative.
Yeah.
And he's the bird daddy as well. He's the rabbit dad. He's the bird dad. Oh yeah, this is the cockatoo thing. They love kisses.
Come on, dancing. No?
Oh, this bird really likes you. Whoa, good job, Whitey. Whitey, Whitey, Whitey.
You want your shoulder?
Whitey, you like to step up? Oh, thanks, Whitey. Watch my earrings. Right then and there that we lost our battery and our memory card almost simultaneously. So I didn't catch just us leaving and heading off on the scooter, but that was the very end of the tour essentially. And what still hangs on with me here at the end of the day is just how incredible the team that Atul has assembled and Atul himself is. These are all heroes. They're all worthy of support for their cause, and I would love it if you would go and please support them in any way you can. Head to the website and buy some merch, make a donation, and maybe if you find yourself in Goa, why don't you drop by and volunteer? If you can't make a donation directly from the pay site and you're in Canada or the North America where I'm usually situated, then please reach out to me directly because I have a direct link. I can pay him instantly by cell phone. You could send it to me and I can send it to him with proof that I did so. Any way that we can help this excellent cause, let me know and I'll hook it up. Okay? For Vegan Everywhere, I'm a very touched and very emotional David. Hi, Whitey.